I was looking at the daggers currently in the game, and I felt like one in particular had been neglected. I noticed that Mount Slicer and Carnwinen had already had their moments in the spotlight, but Vibroblade had gone mostly untouched since the beginning of the open beta, and that's when I started experimenting. Would it be possible to make a strong Vibroblade Jackie build? Vibroblade is the dagger that brings the highest attack power for a non-legendary. Additionally, Vibroblade packs 30% attack speed and a little extra movement speed to keep us mobile. With those stats in mind, I settled on Maverick Runners as the best shoe to complement this build, as the bonus attack speed coupled with the very high out of combat movement speed would allow us to chase down anyone in the early game to always secure our kills. Considering that we already care about our attack speed and need a little extra HP to keep us alive in fights, the Tactical Ops helmet seemed like an easy include for our head slot. When it comes to accessories, the pool of items for auto-attack focused characters is very limited. Our only three real options are Moonlight Pendant, Magazine, and Schrodinger's Box. Moonlight Pendant relies on an RNG drop from an animal, and the upside isn't big enough for us to farm for. Magazine currently plays out like a weaker Schrodinger's Box, with its 150 less max HP. So our accessory of choice defaults to Schrodinger's Box, since it gives us a huge amount of HP to keep us from dying too fast. As a staple for sticky melee builds and our key to having no mana issues, Dragon Dobok is my chess piece of choice. Alternatively, if you don't mind being slower, Crusader's Armor provides slightly more damage overall. To finish off this build, I choose an item that has turned the most heads of anything else on this list, and that is Creed of the Night as our arm slot. Although Creed is universally expected in full crit builds, it fits perfectly into this Vibroblade build due to its very high attack stat, and its synergy with the dagger weapon skill that grants a guaranteed crit on use. So our final 6 item build is as follows: Vibroblade, Dragon Dobok, Tactical Ops Helmet, Creed of the Night, Maverick Runners, and Schrodinger's Box. This build has a high attack power for a dagger build, as well as a very high attack speed. It can choose to take or disengage any fight it wants to, and it builds almost entirely in the first night. For the skill order, I recommend maxing Q first, followed by W, and taking points in your ultimate whenever available. Our path for this build will start us in dock. We'll spend a short amount of time in chapel, teleport to hotel, and finish in archery range. All we will be missing from our build is 2 scissors, which can be found in either school, alley, or hospital. Keep in mind that chapel is often contested, so don't spend too long here looking for piano wire, as you can also find it in hotel. When it comes to food along your route, I'd recommend taking every lighter you can find in your starting route in dock, as well as 2 coffee to combine with your starting bread. You'll be using 1 lighter in archery range to craft heated oil, which can be combined with eggs in archery range to get 2 733s per craft. If you're looking to secure your final zone advantage, this route has easy access to the materials needed to make a lot of claymores. Claymores are a very powerful tool for zone control, and can be used to bait enemies into taking unexpected damage by faking a retreat. This build is powerful early in the game, so do not be afraid to chase almost any lone survivor who's unfortunate enough to run into you. Watch your minimap for enemy noise, and use your ult to secure kills whenever possible. Farming players and animals throughout the game is essential to build your dagger mastery to help you scale offensively into the late game.